Welcome back to Hunky Talk. I'm Christian, and today we're rewinding to the 90s, to the magic of Errol's, Blockbuster, and the neighborhood clubs that shape how we watched and sometimes fantasized about movies.
Hunky Tops Talk, Episode 5, The Video Club.
In Chile, we had Errol's with two R's. In the US, there was already a chain called Errol's, which is one R. They weren't actually connected, but in Chile, Errol's was huge. It felt modern, a little aspirational, and for a while it was the place to go if you wanted a movie night. I'd lived just a block or two away from Errol's, so walking there was a whole ritual. The excitement built along the way. What am I gonna get tonight? And once you were inside, the real drama started. Would the latest estrenos still be there, or had someone already grabbed them? Errol's worked on membership levels. Depending on your level, you could have more or fewer movies out at the same time. Your household got one laminated card, and that was like a golden ticket. But the rules were strict. Missed the return date, you get a fine. You forgot to rewind, you get another fine. And the way you choose what to watch was so different from today. Back then, you looked at the box art, flipped it over, and you read the blurb in the back. Sometimes that was all you had to go on. Other times, the clerk would give you a recommendation, and that created community. You weren't just renting a tape, you were part of this little conversation about taste and trust and movies. And honestly, sometimes the covers gave me feelings. I still remember the back of the box of Bad Lieutenant with Harvey Keitel. I had that blurry image of that scene. You know which one I'm talking about. So of course I rented it. And there were many other movies that I rented just because of that. Eventually, Errol's turned into Blockbuster. Most of the magic was still there, but it felt different, more Americanized, brighter, more expensive. They brought in DVDs, which was very futuristic and exciting, but also a little less scrappy. Blockbuster was global, you could tell. And then you had the neighborhood video clubs, the mom and pop places that kept fighting back against the big chains. They were cheaper, friendlier, more personal. Some of them rented out video game consoles or cartridges. I'll never forget going with my little brother and renting a whole Nintendo Entertainment System and bringing it home for the whole weekend. It was such a luxury. And then there was the curtain. Always there, always mysterious. The forbidden adult section. As a gay teen, you better believe I wanted to know what was behind it. That little corner hinted at a world of desire, of things I wasn't supposed to see yet, but that I desperately wanted to. I don't even know if they had gay movies in there. My guess is no. But I knew of a store in the next neighborhood where the adult section was the biggest section, with only a small front area. I went in there a couple of times, but the big adults only sign and the vigilant clerk never let me go past the mythical curtain. Today, I can't imagine what went on behind that curtain, and honestly, it was probably quite pedestrian. But to a gay teenager full of hormones and with a vivid imagination, I thought that was a whole nother world. Looking back, it wasn't just about the movies, it was about the ritual, the walk, the laminated card, the suspense of finding out if your movie was in stock. Even the disappointment of pulling back a VHS box only to find the tape was gone. Streaming today is convenient, sure, but it doesn't give you that community, that anticipation, that queer little thrill of curiosity. Something was lost when video clubs disappeared. For me, the video club wasn't just about watching movies. It was about belonging, about rituals, about discovery, about finding pieces of myself in places I didn't expect. And honestly, that's a big reason why I started Hunky Tops. To bring back that feeling of ritual, of nostalgia, of community, built in a new way. A t shirt can be like a VHS cover, bold, a little sexy, and a conversation starter. So tell me, what were your video club memories? Did you rent a game console? Did you ever dare peek behind the curtain? Leave me a comment or send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening to Hunky Tops Talk. I'm Christian, and I'll see you next time. Stay hunky.